Hello guys, and welcome back to caferussian.com. My name is Chris, меня зовут Chris, and today we are going to discuss different modern greetings for everyday Russian. So usually the greetings that they give you in textbooks, they are very old-fashioned. Like we never say it like this. For example, very rare we say "Здравствуйте." That sounds very, very formal. And if you're, speaking with your friends, with a person in a bar, or maybe like you travel with Airbnb and you speak with your host, it's kind of very, very formal to speak this way. And you kind of like put this barrier between like you and the person you are speaking to. It's really cold greeting. So if you want to be more warm, if you're speaking with your friend, if you are speaking with your like conversational partner and want to be more friendly, let's see what you can tell them. The first greeting that I'm sure you are absolutely familiar with, that is "Привет." "Привет" means hi or hello. It's informal synonym of "Здравствуйте." Привет. The next phrase that we usually combine with "привет" is "как ты?" Как ты? That means how are you? Привет, как ты? Hey, how are you? Another very, very good phrase. Давно не виделись. Давно не виделись. And it can be translated as long time no see. Long time no see, or I haven't seen you for a long time. Again, you can combine all three of them. Привет, как ты? Давно не виделись. Hi, how are you? Long time no see. Super useful phrase, especially for a person you haven't seen for a long time. Obviously, you would like to say something like this. Another very good phrase. Что нового? Что нового? And notice that we spell нового, but we say нового. That means what's new. And it's kind of like a synonym of как ты. You can combine it with как ты, or you can put it instead of как ты. You can say «Привет, что нового?» «Привет, что нового?» Or you can say «Привет, как ты? Что нового?» Well, kind of you can combine all four of them, like «Привет, как ты? Давно не виделись. Что нового?» But don't like put all your vocabulary to the person. Give them time to actually answer you. So I'm sure you know a lot of greetings, but pick 2 or 3, like I think 3 would be max to combine in one phrase. Don't like put all of them together. So что нового means what's new. And of course, after this question, make a pause, give the person some time to actually answer you. Another good phrase is more conversational, as a little bit more slangish, but we say it very often. In more like slang conversational Russian, instead of что, we say чё. It's like че and ё, чё. Чё, it's a slang for что. And yeah, we say it often, guys. So if you hear 2 Russian people talking with each other, you will hear чё very, very often. So instead of что нового, you can say чё нового, чё нового. Or you can ask чё как, чё как. Чё как means also like, how is it going, what's up? How's it going, what's up? Literally the phrase can't be translated, but the meaning is like this. Like, привет, чё как? Like, hi, what's up? But here I want to make an important remark, guys. I know that in English, sometimes you ask, what's up? How are you? But you are not really expecting to person start answering you, right? It's like kind of like a fixed expression you ask as a politeness, and then you go further with actually like, what do you want to tell to the person? But in Russian, that's a little bit different. So you have to make this small talk with the person. You have to like tell what's happening to you in a few sentences and listen what's happening to the person. After this, you can start like the main topic of your conversation. But this small talk is really necessary if you want to be polite and if you don't want to seem rude. So if you actually ask, like, что нового? What's new? Как ты? How are you? Чё как? What's up? Give the person time to answer, because this question, you make this question, and that means you want to know what is happening with the person. So if you say чё как, and then continue with like your story, like what's happening to you, the person would be a little bit like confused, like you asked me, but you don't want me to answer? Like, what is it? Why? So be careful with it. Another good phrase, not slangish, very conversational, but very good, formal, как дела? Как дела? And that also means how are you? How is it going? Like, how are your things? Как дела? Привет! Как ты? Как дела? I will give you two more phrases. Чем занимаешься? Чем занимаешься? That means what are you doing? And that kind of like, that requires, that means that the person needs to answer you in a little more details, like what he is doing, maybe what he is working on, or what projects he is doing, what's happening in his life. Чем занимаешься? Чем занимаешься? It's like, what are you doing these days? And the last phrase is, again, it's more slangish, more conversational. Что творишь? Or чего творишь? Чего творишь? And the meaning is absolutely the same as чем занимаешься, but чем занимаешься is more like official phrase. Что творишь? Or чего творишь? Чего, it's a more conversational form of что. Чего творишь? Slangish form of what are you doing? What have you been up to? And that is it, guys. That is all I would like to discuss today. And what I recommend you, of course, don't take all phrases. Don't try to learn them like all together. Pick a few. Pick a few that you like the most. Pick a few that is easier for you to pronounce. And basically you like the sounds of these phrases. That's like the best combination ever. You like the sounds and you can pronounce it good. Probably you will remember it better and it will be easier for you to use it. Remember to give a person a few minutes to answer before continuing with your story after these questions. And if you are into Russian language and would like to practice it more to become more fluent, on my Patreon page, and I will leave this page down below in the comment in the description box of this video, I post 1 hour Russian practice video every week at the weekends. So what we do, we take a little bit of grammar, we take good vocabulary and practice it, practice together, just to make you more fluent with making sentences and using the vocabulary you know. So I explain you in the details why and how we make these sentences, how we use this grammar. I give you the vocabulary, I give you time to make sentences, I make sentences together with you, we practice and practice and practice. So, and then I will give you homework. Yay, homework. So if you would like to practice non-stop Russian every week at the weekends, subscribe on my Patreon page. I will leave this contact down below. It's just $10 a month and you will have 4 hours Russian practice video every month. And if you would like to have more one-on-one practice, I am also tutoring. And I'm also going to leave my contacts in the description box down below. If you would like to practice revolutionary new conversational technique, send me a message and we will schedule our first meeting, probably this week already. So I will see you soon, guys, in the next video. Bye-bye!